Good evening, everybody. What's up? This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar, award winning African superstar. Yes, family. I'm here back at it again. I want to give a big shout out to the customers at AfricanSuperstar.com. Much love to those of you who have been shopping with us for over 3 years now. Also, big shout outs to our members only who support our platform on a monthly basis and get exclusive behind the scenes. Yes. Are you guys ready for your beach chill preview coming on Saturday? For all the members only who have the circle next to their name, they will get a 24-hour preview of Beach Chill, my upcoming music video. What's up, Brown Coat Blue? I see you in the building. And for the African superstar music lovers, it's a busy week. On Saturday, I will be on 91.5 here in Accra, Ghana. It's called Guide Radio. I will try to get footage of that. I'm not sure that they're streaming it live. It doesn't appear or anything like that. So I will be on Guide Radio to obviously promote the new single and therefore the new EP. So Beach Chill is the first single off of my new EP, STAR, which will be releasing on June 26, 2023, which is my birthday. Yes. So we're trying to get everything sorted out to release the pre-order for you guys also by this weekend so that you can then purchase the EP in advance and you would get 2 tracks ahead of time, which you'll get the title track, which is STAR, and then you will get Beach Chill, and then the other 6 tracks will release on June 26th with the full project. So anyway, that is what's going on. And in addition to that, Beach Chill will release on Sunday. The official music video will premiere here on the channel. So any of you guys are like, where's it going to premiere? Are you having a premiere? Look, maybe next year. Maybe next year. But as for now, it's going to be the online premiere here on YouTube. I don't know the time, so you guys will just have to be abreast that is dropping on Sunday. So yes. Big shout out to the African superstar family. Uncle Take is in the building. Guys, please make sure to be on code. Make sure you like the stream. Leave some comments for me in the chat room. And also support the stream. Okay? Please do that. I will give a preview of the Beach Chill at the 10-minute marker. Okay? Today I want to talk about, do you really care about the Black community? This is a question I want to pose to my peers because it appears to me that there are a lot of people that profess that they care. There's a lot of people that certainly complain about various things that are going on in our community. There are people that talk about Africa, talk about what's happening in Africa, the future of Africa. And I see a lot of people talking about, this topic, how they feel about it and all of that. But I really want to ask you to evaluate yourself and ask yourself, is it evident that you care or not? I don't think there's any person that could probably look at me, for instance, and some other personalities, some other folks, and say, that person doesn't care about the community. That person doesn't care about Africa. That person doesn't care about young Black children or Black males or Black females or, the future of the continent. I think it's very evident in virtually like everything that I do, professionally and personally, my conversation, my outlook, my behavior, that I care about the Black community at large. If you are someone and you are, you believe in divisions, you are one of those Black Americans that say, oh, those Africans, this and that. Or you're one of those, African people, those continentals, oh, these Black Americans, oh, those Jamaicans, those Rastas, whatever. Ask yourself, is that the behavior of someone who cares about the community? For those of you guys that are out there swirling, yes, because I got to talk about it. How is choosing a life partner outside of your community benefiting our community? How is it benefiting your kids? These are the things that need to be evaluated, because in conversation, many people will profess, like I said, that they care about the community. But somehow their behavior is not aligning with that ideology. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Big shout outs to the African Superstar family. We got 10 of you there. Please make sure the likes are up. Don't forget to support the stream. Yes, I got a lot of projects going on, and your proceeds definitely assist. The projects are very well done, and they take a lot of money. So yes, big shout outs. What's up, Prince Ayoko? I see you in the building. Yes, family. I'm here in the building asking the question. There are some continentals, for instance, that, you know, if you had a conversation with them, you would be under the impression that they don't like their homeland, they don't like their people, they don't like anything African, they don't like anything, you know, made here, they prefer foreign products, you know, and you got to ask yourself, do you care about the Black community? Do you care about the African community? Do you care about the continent? Do you care about the future of our people? Because we are the people that are creating the platform for the future. Okay, a lot of you guys are parents. You know, you're literally grooming the future. You're grooming the future adults of tomorrow. And I think this is something that everybody needs to evaluate, because you see, if more individuals prioritize our people, for instance, you know, thought about their actions and ask themselves, is this action, you know, is this indicating that I care about my people? Is this of a benefit to our people? If they started evaluating those things, because in my opinion, the individualism is what has destroyed a lot of our communities, especially in the West. You know, people are not willing to consider their peers and their decisions and things like that. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to, you know, put their neck on the line. They don't want to invest. They don't want to do anything. They just want to do their own thing. And the irony is, we're all interconnected. We're all a part of this community, whether you want to be or not. You know, so that behooves you to have an interest in the community, because you are inexplicitly a part of that community, whether or not you want to be. You know, and again, I think we like to highlight what other communities do. I hear this all the time from Black people. Oh, you know, well, the Asians do this and the Mexicans do that. I was having a conversation with Anita just yesterday, and we were talking about how in America it's not uncommon, like for Mexicans, for instance, they might get like a house. Okay, like let's say they get like a 4-bedroom house, somebody buys it or whatever. They will legit pack that house with like 15, 20 people. Everybody in the house is given like $50 towards the rent or the mortgage, and it allows them to, you know, pivot and escalate. But when it comes to our people, for some reason, those kind of things, we don't do them well. You know, I think there's a lot of distrust among our people. There's a lot of jealousy among our people that prohibits us from helping each other springboard, you know, because I believe in mutual, you know, beneficial actions. You know, and that example I just gave, if you have a lot of folks in one house, for instance, you know, think about what you could save. If any of you guys want to share, what is your monthly rent? What is your monthly mortgage? Those of you guys in America, how much you guys paying? $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Now you got this big old house, 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, whatever. Just imagine if it was 3 adults, you know, 3 income earning adults in the house. If the mortgage is $3,000, each one of you pays $1,000. Okay, that means each one of you is saving $2,000 a month that you would have otherwise spent if it was just on you. you know. And for us diasporians, for instance, you know, again, I was talking to Anita about this. You know, a lot of us, we are living between two countries, you know, and housing, accommodation, it's a challenge. I know definitely I have dealt with the challenges of accommodation ever since I moved to the UK. Ever since I moved to the UK, you know, moved here to Ghana, and I go back to the UK, I mean, literally since 2020, every single year, if I go there, accommodation is a problem. You know, how nice it would be to be able to tap into, you know, this like African inn or hostel or some kind of thing that allows us to have temporary housing for those of us that want to come and stay, you know, stay the summer, stay a few months and then leave and return back to Africa. But unfortunately, those resources are not there. You've got to evaluate your behavior, guys. Okay? Because we make up the community. And a lot of us are looking for this leader. We want a leader, this fearless leader to come and just kind of take position when it's so much more effective if many more of us share the ideology. You know, I think that's what's really particularly special about the acquaintances that I have made here in Ghana is that they are like-minded. You know, they understand the lifestyle of being a diasporan. They understand some of the challenges. They have been really helpful, supportive. People like Monica, people like Sister Ya, people like Stacy, people like Ayana, people like Tawo, people like my girl Lalit. A lot of people have shown me a lot of support here, and it's like amazing, you know, and it helps the transition be smoother. But when, you know, you have millions of us and we're all moving individually and we're all trying to do our own thing, you know, evaluate your behavior, guys. If you were a CV or a resume, could somebody look at you and say, oh, yeah, that person, they love their people. Yeah, that person, they love Africa. Yeah, definitely. Could they? Or is it that you are expressing something that is completely opposite of the way you conduct and live your life? And there are some people that are crazy that think that they can talk the talk and not walk the walk, and that is still, they're still on board. No. The biggest way for you to indicate that you're serious about anything is by taking action. That is the line of demarcation. That's always going to be what makes it obvious where you stand. And that is, there's a huge disconnect between our people because our people think they can do whatever and then still claim pro-Black, still claim Pan-African, okay? Still claim that they're passionate about the community when they're doing things that are destructive to the community, things that are not edifying the community, things that are causing further divisions in the community. Let me just say this. If you are a diasporan, okay, you're coming here to the continent, a few things you should know, okay? There are definitely cultural differences, okay? Let's not have a temper tantrum and roll around in the sand when we get here to the continent and we begin to experience cultural differences, because realistically, that's something that you should anticipate, okay? You're coming to another country or the continent of Africa, okay? You may see people that look like you, but they have been raised completely different than you have. They have different culture, different languages, different tastes, different interests, different outlook on the world. You know, for many diasporians, life is very black and white. We look at the world under a racial lens because of what we've been through in the West. When you come here to the continent, you're going to see that your peers here do not have that same perspective because they didn't grow up in that same environment. You know, you can turn your wheels and frustrate yourself, or you can use it as a teaching point, and you can actually use it as an opportunity to bridge, you know, the miscommunication that goes on, you know, because our people are emotional and not strategic. Thank you so much, Alexis, for that super chat. Much love to you. Alexis is fresh off of her trip to the continent. I know she went to Sierra Leone, and I'm not sure if she went anywhere else. But I saw her on my Facebook feed with Dynast Amir in Africa. What was that? A few weeks ago. So big shout outs to Alexis, and she's showing love. Big shout outs to the African Superstar family with that tangible support. You see, this is what I'm talking about in other words. Okay. There are some people here on this channel that regularly invest in this channel. There are people that are members only. There are people that shop at the website. There are people that purchase music, stream music. Okay. People here in Ghana that come out to the shows. I would be able to look at those people, even though I have over 5,000 subscribers on my channel. I'll be able to look at those people and say, these people truly have an interest in what I'm all about. My platform, my various endeavors, so on and so forth, because they show tangible support. They spend their time watching the videos, commenting, coming to live streams. You know, many of you guys have ventured onto the continent. I've even met some of you and said, hey, you know, Gina, you really, you know, really motivated me to come. You really inspired me to come. I went to an event a couple weeks ago. Monica and Sister Y'all kind of tag teamed me and got me to this event. And when I got to the event, you know, some of you guys might be surprised by this, but I'm really elusive here in Ghana. You know, I do go out and chill in my certain areas with my certain people, but on a regular basis, I keep a very, very low profile. So I don't tend to really go to like a lot of diasporan events, to be honest with you. I just try to, you know, keep a low profile. So like I said, Monica and Sister Y'all kind of tag team and got me to this event, and I get in the room and there's like a whole bunch of people, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know, because I'm just that way, you know. I know that I have now become a personality and a social media person and all of that, but I really cherish my privacy, and I'm also really skeptical of people, so I just am always, you know, mindful in settings like that. So anyway, I get there and I'm like, I see all these people and I'm like, hey, you guys got me. So immediately I walk in the room. Sister Y'all's like, hey guys, the African Superstar's here. You know what I'm saying? She just won her award a couple weeks ago. I was like, Sister Y'all, she always does that. You know, she toots my horn, and I love her to death. Because me, I'll come in a room and I wouldn't even say anything. So when I came in, there were several people. There were other diasporians, and you know, a few of them came up to me and was like, yo, African Superstar, I've been watching your channel. Like, thank you. You know, you provided me information. You know, one lady, she said to me, you were my eyes here in Ghana before I got here. And, you know, things like that. And I'm like, wow, you know, it's really profound. But when you embody the things that you preach about or the things that you believe in, it's very evident that you have a passion for your community. Some other people get it twisted because of the pre-existing nature of a lot of these problems. Okay, problems on the continent, problems in the West, problems with our people, problems between the males, you know, problems. So people talk about these problems and kind of use it as like an anecdote to why you shouldn't do whatever you should do. I don't care if I impact 5 or 5,000. I'm still going to do it because it's the right thing to do. It's the thing I'm graced to do. It's the thing that I was designed to do. Okay? There always has to be a balance. What's up, Miss Jackson? Big shout outs to L. Troy. She was actually at that event that I was just referring to. She's a new friend of mine. So big shout outs to L. Troy. Yes. And I call her, because her name is Latoya, so I gave her a nickname, Miss Jackson. So big shout outs to Miss Jackson. Yes. Thank you for stopping by and coming to my live stream. So this is a question, you know, this ain't a question that I have to ask myself, but this is a question that you need to ask yourself. Okay. A lot of people are preaching unity. They're talking about the continent and, you know, all of this stuff. Are you walking it? You know, I gotta say, African migrants, are you walking it? Are you walking it? Do you love your country? Huh? Do you love your country? Do you love your countrymen? All right. If you do, there needs to be some evidence. There needs to be some evidence. And I think that mature, responsible adults, they don't take this attitude of, well, it ain't my problem, and, you know, passing the buck. Responsible adults understand that to whom much is given, much is required. You in effect have a moral responsibility. You know, when you are enlightened, or when you are privileged, or when you have resources. Okay, I often tell, like, this is a little joke between me and Mr. Hot Chocolate. Shout out to the family. Okay, can I get a super chat? I gotta be petty like it. If you guys want to hear a little inside joke that Mr. Hot Chocolate and I have, I need a super chat. What's up, family? Prince Ayoko, thank you so much for the comments. I appreciate you. I'm trying. I mean, this is my life path. You know, I decided a long time ago, I don't care what comes, what consequences come with it. I'm going to be unapologetic, and I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to be sincere, because it needs to be said, it needs to be done. Somebody needs to do it. A lot of you guys out there are too scared or whatever, you know. And I mean, my attitude is, I mean, look, we all going to die one day. All right, we're none of us are going to escape that fate. We might as well. Big shots to Brown Coat Blue. He wants to hear. Matter of fact, okay, I'm gonna play the clip of my new single that's releasing on Sunday, and then I'm gonna tell you guys an inside joke. And Mr. Hot Chocolate is my love interest in this video. Yes. So those of you guys that don't know who Mr. Hot Chocolate is, he's my significant other. Yes. Yes, that's right, your girl. Yes. Back at it again. One more time. One more time. He's amazing. He's just an amazing partner, and I'm so happy and delighted. I got a package that I liked after much ado. Yes. So let me go ahead and let you guys see the clip of my new music video, which is dropping on the channel Sunday. The track will also be available for purchase and the pre-order of the full EP, 8 new tracks. So if you guys love Beach Chill, you're in for a surprise, because my EP is totally dynamic. Put a lot of effort into it. I write all my songs. I bring the concept of the music videos to my team. I'm all integral and all of that. So yes. All right, stay tuned, and then I'll tell you guys the inside joke. One and only, I'm back again. African superstar on the track. It's the weekend, and ain't no place I'd rather be than here with you, and you here with me. Yeah. Got the sauce, boy. It's a beach chill. You ain't gotta lie, come close and keep it real. Swear to God, already know how you feel. It's a beach chill. It's a beach chill. You ain't gotta lie, come close and keep it real. Swear to God, already know how you feel. It's a beach chill. Yes. So yes, guys, that is Beach Chill. Yes. I'm glad that my advertising is working. Amen. Yes. So if you guys haven't seen or haven't heard or don't know, that is my brand new track. It's releasing Sunday here on the channel. I'm going to premiere the full music video, and from that point, you'll be able to purchase it exclusively at Bandcamp. Now, mind you, all my tracks are not available on the streaming sites, okay? If you want all my tracks, they're only available at Bandcamp, all right? So get ready to get your new EP. Costs $20. 8 new tracks. Definitely worth that. As you guys can see, that video, very well done. It's expensive, but you gotta invest. So the inside joke that Mr. Hot Chocolate and I have is obviously I'm very attracted to him. which is, you know, that's important to me. I'm very attracted to him. And, you know, when we're being affectionate and stuff, I tell him, I'm like, well, do you think that you were designed like this for yourself? You know what I mean? Like, in other words, if you're, you know, your woman, she's beautiful, maybe she's curvy, maybe she has big breasts or a nice body or a pretty smile, you know, we can only enjoy those aspects so much, you know, our partners will enjoy them much more. And so I always, you know, with Mr. Hot Chalk and I, is like, you know, all of this is not for you, like it's for me. And in other words, to whom much is given, much is required. When you are graced or you have a talent or a skill or whatever, it's not for you. You know, the knowledge that I possess and stuff, it's helped me navigate my life. But it can be so much more beneficial when I share it. A lot of you guys are a testament to that. You know, I meet people all the time that reaffirm this to me. And as much as it's uncomfortable for me, you know, as much as it's a challenge, you know, um, I press forward because I just don't want the responsibility of having these resources and things like that and not sharing it with my peers and people meeting, you know, unnecessary fates and wasting time and struggle life and all that because I chose not to, you know, I chose to just keep it to myself, you know. And if you believe in the Bible and all that, there's actually a parable about this, which is called the parable of the talents. And so essentially, you know, I think God gives these people talents, and I just kind of envision them as like a bar of gold. So he gives these three people the talents and tells them to go out and multiply these talents. Okay. Two out of the three go out and they multiply the talent. You know, the third person decides to bury it in the ground because they say, you know, I don't want to take the risk of losing it, and I don't want to, you know, make him upset and all that. And he, the person who buried the talent and didn't multiply it, was the one that was scolded because in everything that you have, you know, you need to be able to multiply that. I tell you guys, listen, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. I'm a big deal. I'm a big deal wherever I live, from the US to the UK to Ghana. Anywhere I go, I'm able to create a path for myself. And that is what you need to do. You know, if you got a point to prove, you need to prove it. And a lot of us are talking that we care about the community, but we can't prove that. We can't quantify that. You know, people look at you, look at the way you're living, look at the way you interact with your peers, look at the way you live your life, who you choose to marry. And people, the world is going to tell you these things don't matter. See, the world's going to tell you that you can simultaneously live willy-nilly and do whatever you want to do and still be a part. Nah, it's like a membership club. You know, membership club, you got to go to the meetings, you got to pay your dues, you probably got to do some volunteer work. You know, there are requirements for you being a part of that membership. Same thing with the community. You can't just flex in and out when it's convenient for you. And that's what a lot of our people are doing, and it's really terrible. Big shout outs, family. Yes. You guys like Beach Chill. I'm glad you guys like Beach Chill. A lot of feedback on the Beach Chill already. Yes. Big shout outs. Alexis likes the melody. Thank you. Prince Ioka likes the environment in the bridge. That bridge is in a part of Ghana called Akosombo. That's the Akosombo River and the mountains, and it's amazing, absolutely beautiful. And the Adomi Bridge is the, you know, it's the iconic bridge. For those of you guys that know anything about Ghana, you've probably seen that bridge. There's, I know there is a new resort around it. I think it's called Bridgeview. I've heard it's really, really nice. And you can see the bridge from there and everything. Yeah. My team is on it. You know what I'm saying? My team, big shout outs to ONAP Studios. They are the same videographers I've been working with for all of my music videos here in Ghana. I think we're up to 7 now. So we've got Ghana Roll Call. Ghana is Good for Me. We've got Liar 2022. For every action, there's a reaction. Come chill with me. One and Only, and now Beach Chill. So yes, 7 music videos here on YouTube. Your girl's official. I started doing music in 2021, October of 2021. Hello. So yes, ONAP Studios has handled all of those projects up to date, and they're all amazing. They do such a great job of interpreting the concepts that I bring. I tell them what it needs to look like, what I want, and they just, bring it to life. And that's the power, again, I'm talking about community tonight. I'm talking about investing in the community. My team, it's so beautiful because I've had them since 2019, my team. My makeup artist, 2019. I did my first video project with ONAP in 2020. Shout out to any Love on the Continent fans. We got any Love on the Continent fans in the building? Let me see a number one. Hello. I previously had a series called Love on the Continent with my previous co-star, Mr. Fifi, Joseph Mayer as well. And we had this Illmatic, intro. ONAP Studios shot that intro. So that was actually my first project I did with them. And then when I became a music star in 2021, I did my first music video with them. So yes, big shout outs to ONAP Studios. Yes. Thank you guys for the compliments. Yes, Beach Chill is going to be ill. You're going to love the video. So for those of you guys that want to see the video, it's going to be available Sunday. I'm willing to barter. You're going to watch it more than once. The goal with this particular track, in addition to it being a Black Love track, I wanted a track that you will put on repeat. I have a song that I absolutely love that I listen to like every day. It's Giving My All to You by Johnny Gill. Shout outs to the family. Yes. Anybody old school 90s Johnny Gill. And I literally can put that song on repeat and just listen to it for hours and hours. And so my goal was to try to compose a song that I felt would be great on repeat. You know what I'm saying? Like you just love it. You just don't get enough of the song. So that's the goal with Beach Chill. And I mean, it's a really nice song. It's got beautiful lyrics. And I told Mr. Hot Chocolate, I wrote the song before he and I met, but he fits the lyrics. He fits the lyrics. So it's really nice. It's amazing. Yeah, Prince Ayoko. Actually, yeah, if you got links in Northern Ghana, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I spoke a little Dagbani in one of my songs in Ghana Roll Call. I was talking about the Damba Festival. So, I definitely want to be, I need to, branch out. So again, yes, for those of you guys that are in Ghana, I will be on the radio in Accra Saturday morning between 11 and 2, 91.5. It's Guide Radio. So it's on the community tab. If you guys forget, I have put the flyer on the community tab. It's on all my social media as well. So if you are here and you want to listen to me live on the radio, that'd be great. That way you guys can hear me. I'm going out there to promote Beach Chill. So ultimately, I would like to get Beach Chill on one of the music video channels here. But it's so expensive. It's almost like 4,000 CDs to advertise a video a month. So that's like a lot of money. So I've been wanting to put a video there. I haven't yet, but Beach Chill is really, the video is very well done. So I would love to let that be the one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yes. Yes, that's good to hear, Brown Coat Blue. That's good. So then that means all y'all need to add me to your streams. Hello. And just play it on repeat on your streams. Get them streams up. Apple Music, Amazon, Spotify, Boomplay, Audio Mac. You know what I'm saying? Go and stream the music. But if you want the whole EP, you're going to have to buy it because I'm only releasing tracks on the streaming that have music videos. So all the tracks in between, there's actually some tracks on my previous EP. They're not on the streaming sites, which is I Deserve and also Shades. I know a lot of you guys like shades, and I didn't intend to do a music video for that. I hope we will. You know, it's just budget. I mean, I'm independent, so all these things, recording sessions, advertising, music videos, it all costs money. And so I can't do it all. Unfortunately, I have a limited, you know, I have a decent budget, but it's limited. So I can't just, you know, and I don't want to get with a record label either for them to be chopping my money. You feel me? Big shout outs to my super chat donors in the building. I appreciate you guys today. So this one I'm basically talking about is, you know, if you evaluate your behavior and your interaction with other people, your interaction with the continent, you know, wherever you're coming from in the diaspora, you know, if you are one of those people that talks bad about your own countrymen, I think it is so terrible. It happens a lot here in Ghana. I don't like it at all. You know, there are some black people that it seems like if they get done or have a bad run-in with a black person, it's just like a cardinal sin, and they just completely erase and ignore what other people are doing, other races, how people have mistreated them, mistreated their people. They just absolve all that, and they like to highlight, oh yeah, but you know, black people do this, and Ghanaians do this, and Nigerians do that. That's counterproductive behavior. Even though, yes, we definitely have some problematic problems, you know, behaviors, people, all that stuff in our community. Absolutely, I agree. But I think that when, you know, acknowledging those things, the key thing should come along is, okay, what can I offer as a solution to maybe these potential things? You know, I've told you guys a lot of the problems that I have, you know, strategically tried to address with the various things I do. You know, with the foundation being my YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube channel is to be a intelligent, intellectual representation of our people and black women. You know, because we get such a bad rap out there, black women, of being like this and that and disrespectful and man haters and all this kind of stuff. So I'm providing the example. All right. I'm a diasporian who loves the continent, who loves, you know, Ghanaian people, African people. I integrate with them, you know, again, showing the way, leading the way of this is how you do it. This is how you come to the continent and have success. Okay. Obviously, I promote Black love. I have a clothing line, and I always will be elegant of my display of Black love in my music videos. You know, showing the cohesion between the black man and the black woman, showing love, showing affection, you know, people well dressed, nice, clean, you know, no vulgar lyrics, no explicit lyrics, you know, all these kind of things. These are strategic things that I am doing to address some of the problems that I see in my community. What are you doing to address the problems you see in your community? What are you doing? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And if realistically you ask yourself this question and you come to the conclusion that you're not doing well, it's not too late to change. Okay? You can start addressing that toxic behavior. Big shout outs. Miss Jackson says, I agree. It's so disheartening to hear. If you don't have anything nice to say, keep it to yourself. And you know, when it comes to, for instance, diasporians living here in Africa, it doesn't make sense that you complain incessantly about being here. You came here voluntarily. And if you don't like it here, why would you come here? If you come here and you're constantly comparing, you know, Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya to America and UK, hello, why? Why? If it was so great and you were balling, you were making moves and all that stuff, then why are you here? Why don't you celebrate an option? Why don't you, you know, be grateful for being welcome somewhere? You know, being able to live in a place where you're not threatened with violence and racism, and, you know, you're not profiled. And, you know, people will obviously bring up, well, there's tribalism in Africa. And, you know, when you're a foreigner, they try to overcharge you. Yeah, but guess what? They're not going to freaking kill you. You know, you can go out in the night, chill, go to grocery shop, send your kids to school, all without fear of, you know, bullets and stuff like that. You know, we should be grateful. We should be grateful for this option to come to the continent. We should be grateful that we're welcomed here, that we can come and settle and make our life here. We should be grateful because there was a point where many of us didn't realize that we even had the option of the continent or international options. And we were just stuck in the West, hating it and feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't do anything about this. You know? So, yes, big shout outs to the family. I'm going to wrap this up now because I've really just said all that I need to say about it. I want to again give a special shout out to my super chat donors, those of you guys that invest in our platform on a regular basis, members only, the customers of the AfricanSuperstar.com. Obviously, the music lovers. This is the product of you guys, you know, supporting and uplifting me. I'm an independent artist. I get to make my own music. And I get to do it in a classy, tactful way. And I love being able to do that. And I'm able to do that because of the support from those of you guys who also enjoy and love my music and enjoy and love me. And I just want to take a moment out and say thank you. And just to inform you guys again, current events, I'll be on the radio here in Ghana, 91.5. It's Guide Radio. I'll be on there Saturday between 11 and 2 p.m. And also the Beach Chill video and music drops on Sunday. It will drop on Saturday for members only. So you guys members only will get the preview. Yes, big shout, Nana Dreams. Thank you so much for that love, baby. Yes. Thank you guys, because I'm spending big money right now. I'm spending big money, and you know, we're managing, but we can definitely do more. You know, we can do more. The more proceeds I'm able to generate, the more I can do. I would love to do videos for all my tracks, really, because all my tracks, I have a vision for them. You know, when I write them, when I perform and sing them, I have a vision for them, and I love to convey in the video form. You know, because I think the video kind of really breathes life into the song. You can hear the song and love the song, but you know, there's a difference between you singing Ghana is Good for Me and then you seeing me in Kente Cloth at, you know, Black Star Square. You know, there's a difference of me singing For Every Action There's a Reaction, and you seeing, you know, the great Bantu knots and the very beautiful Aburi Gardens and, you know, stuff like that. So obviously when you guys send proceeds to me, it's very, very helpful, very beneficial. I use it for the music, you know, I use it for the music. You know what I'm saying? I do. I'm not somebody who's like, yeah, guys, donate to the channel so I can drop my album and then the album just never comes out. No, you guys actively see me making music, dropping music, shooting videos, performing, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So much love to the African Superstar family. All right. Until we meet again, stay black and true. If you ain't black, just stay true.